6 years dragged on, each day a carbon copy of the last. The taunts and whispers that once stung Necker now felt like a constant, dull ache, a permanent part of her existence in the village. It became a routine, a cruel fixture of their daily lives. The Necker everyone knew, the woman whose laughter echoed through the market and whose fingers wove the most brilliant, vibrant cloths, began to fade. She became a ghost of her former self, her spirit dimming with each passing season. Her weaving, once a source of pride and joy, now reflected the dullness in her heart. The colors were muted, the patterns lacked life, as if a sorrow had seeped into the very threads she worked with. Then came the New Yam Festival, a time of joyous celebration, harvest, and family. It was meant to be a day of thanks and togetherness, but for Necker, it would become the day of her deepest humiliation. The air was filled with the rhythmic beat of drums and the joyful songs of women dancing. They moved with grace, their babies nestled securely on their backs, a living testament to their fruitfulness. The entire village was gathered, their faces lit with happiness. But as Necker sat alone, an isolated figure amidst the sea of celebration, a sharp, cruel voice cut through the festive noise. It was Mama Obi. She stood in the very center of the gathering, her presence demanding attention. With a dramatic, trembling finger, she pointed directly at Necker. Her voice, laced with years of frustration and bitterness, boomed across the silent square. "See her," she cried out, ensuring every single person could hear. "Look at the empty vessel. The beautiful, but empty pot. My son's compound is cursed with silence because of her." The words were like stones, each one hurled with precision. Mama Obi wasn't finished. Her voice rose even higher, dripping with scorn. "She is not a woman. She is a beautifully wrapped stone." The festive drumming stopped. The singing ceased. A heavy, uncomfortable silence fell over the crowd, thicker and more potent than any bitter drink they could have shared. The insult hung in the air, sharp and suffocating, for everyone to witness. This time, Necker did not cry. The tears that had once been her constant companions had run dry. Instead, a strange calm washed over her. She slowly, deliberately, rose to her feet. Her eyes, clear and steady, met her mother-in-law's hateful gaze. Then, her eyes shifted to her beloved Emeka. He stood a short distance away, his head bowed, his eyes fixed on the dusty ground, unable to meet her look. His shame was a visible weight on his shoulders. In that moment, watching him, something inside Necker finally broke. But it didn't shatter into a million helpless pieces. It broke into a solid, unshakable resolve. A fire that had long been dormant flickered to life within her, forging a new strength from the ashes of her public humiliation. What happens next? Watch out for Chapter 4 to see what Necker does. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for the next part of the story.